Alright, this is the last of the roots that I had up at the surface of the house site that I had pulled up when I was using the backhoe to dig up all of the tree stumps. I've got it on the trailer and I'm going to haul it off to one of the burn piles here in a few minutes. Let's take a look at the ground a little bit. You can see, I hope it shows up anyway. This was fairly smooth and I could use just a regular riding lawnmower to cut it. You can see how rutted up it is all now. Rocks up at the surface, it'll have to be picked up and just needs to be smoothed back down. So that's what we're going to try and take our 9N and do with a 5-foot box blade. See if we can't improve this for a work site a little bit. Make it easier to walk on without turning ankles and all. Alright, this is our 9N that we picked up. It's probably an early 40s model tractor. It doesn't have a lot of the bells and whistles of the newer tractors, but it's a 20-something horse tractor with a 3-point hitch and a PTO on it, and it enables us to do quite a bit. We've got a bush hog, a finishing mower, and a box blade for it. Had a post hole digger for it, but with all the rocks up here, it doesn't dig well, so that's back in Mississippi on the other farm. But this is going to be the main tool we're using to do the upkeep on the homestead here. It's got a rebuilt engine on it. It runs pretty strong, and we've used it enough now that we're about to get most of the kinks worked out of it, and she's starting to really be a pretty good performer. All told, I think we've probably got about $1,700 in it after the purchase price of it and a few little parts here and there to improve it. So, not a bad deal for the amount of work that we're going to be getting out of it. And right now we're going to fire it up and see if we can't use a box blade to smooth that site down a little bit. Alright, we got a pretty good start today on it. Got a lot of the roots and the larger rocks out of the way, and have a work area that's good enough that you can walk on without twisting your ankles too bad. I would like to come back and get a little bit more out of it. We're just about to run out of daylight today, so We got a few piles of things over there on the side that I need to pick some of the larger rocks out of and then spread out. And there's a few big roots in it that need to be picked out. Still need to work on where the stump tore up the yard as I pulled it. But the main goal is to be able to pull the lines for the house and mark them on the soil so that I can get a mini excavator in here and dig out the footers for the house. And we can clean up the yard at any time. So that's not really my main focus right now. It's an old tractor, but she sure is useful. And you can see in here some of the rocks that need to be picked out. So I can go back through and spread this out again. I don't know how well that shows up on camera, but they're pretty good size. So we'll get those loaded up and carted off. And we'll make another go at it another day.